In her address at the 2023 Annual Chief Justices Forum held at the Volta Serene Hotel Ho, the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Gertrude Sake Tokonu, acknowledged the historical significance of traditional leaders in mediating local disputes, particularly those related to land tenure and ownership. She stressed the need for harmonious partnership between the former legal system and traditional structures to ensure a comprehensive and fair resolution of land-related cases.
It is my deep and sincere cry to the houses of chiefs to begin to pay close attention to creating clear records of ownership of lands within the various paramountcies, whether the land ownership is vested in families, clans, or stools. As custodians of custom, please allow the courts to look to you for support in building this pillar of justice, a database on land ownership in our country.
The Chief Justice outlined several key areas where traditional leaders could contribute significantly to the improvement of land administration.
By placing the collective consciousness of the impact of the way land ownership is being managed by communities at the center of deliberations at the level of traditional leadership, traditional leaders can ensure that we render the obligation to give justice as not just a cold, impersonal concept to be understood only by the courts, but a collaborative leadership-based effort that brings prosperity to the country.
The Chief Justice also bemoaned the present state of land administration in the country and its effect on investors, adding that investors got caught in the mire of ownership contestation, which she said is costing the nation its economic fortunes.
Early and prompt resolution of what has become an almost excruciating part of justice delivery and a huge disincentive to investments in the country for both citizens and foreigners, individuals and corporate bodies alike. This situation is clearly shaking the ethical foundations and the economic growth of our country, and we must pay attention to it.
The Judicial Secretary, Her Ladyship Justice Sarah Pamela Kurantid, made her opening remarks by commending the service for working hard all this while.
As first envisioned, the forum allows for critical interaction between stakeholders in our judicial system and with the general public. At each of these events, we have focused on issues that are relevant to the administration of justice and how we can address them. From these fora have come some ideas that have been applied for the improvement of justice delivery, and we are grateful to everyone who has contributed in any way to the success of this initiative. To the Judicial Service team here on the ground who have worked extremely hard to prepare for today's program, we say a big thank you.
Dr. Archibald Yaoleta is the Volta Regional Minister who also gave a welcome address at the program.
This forum, I believe, serves several useful purposes. For example, it is a way for the Judicial Service to provide information about its activities to the general public to foster greater understanding of its processes and institutions. This improves transparency and trust from the general public, which is vital for both the judiciary and the public. The forum also allows the service to receive feedback from the public to inspire reforms or, at the very least, secure responses to remove misconceptions and suspicions. Distinguished invited guests, I believe that the ultimate impact of this forum is to boost access to justice, a constitutional imperative that is at the cornerstone of our republic. We must continue to expand the frontiers of justice, open up access to more and more citizens, and ensure that the law becomes a natural recourse for citizens in search of resolution and justice. The more citizens trust the law and the court system, the less likely they will be to take matters into their own hands or seek other ways to achieve the ends that must be the preserve of the judiciary.
Ivy Satoji, Joy News. Who?